What's up, guys? It's your boy Dragonite here. I'm bringing you guys something new to the channel. Well, it's not that new. I've already announced it before, but this is UDL Season 1 Draft Analysis. So before we get into draft analysis, first I got to introduce my two coaches that I drafted. Unfortunately, they cannot be in the video because they're both out and busy as of right now, and this is like the only time I have to record. So I gotta do this by myself, I guess. Um, so let's just go ahead and announce my coaches. So with the first pick in the coach draft, which I had, which is not rigged. I know people kept blaming me that I was rigged, but it wasn't rigged. I had the first pick, and with my first pick, I went ahead and picked up the blind messiah, Sean Long. We played him a couple of times at ABC in the off season. I think I played him in LTC too. I played him a couple times here and there, but he's a really good coach. He's a really good draft player too. So I was like, okay, if I have a winning chance into this, I had to pick someone who's really good, who knows what they're doing. So I went ahead and picked up Sean. And as I was going through, I have last pick, but it's not a snake. It's just randomized twice, and lo and behold, I got last pick anyway. So I was like, it makes up, I guess. I got first pick and I got last pick. It's fine. And with the last pick, I went ahead and picked up Gengar Raichu. I have never played against Gengar Raichu, but I was like, nope, might as well pick him up. He's a pretty good player. No, we need the best player that we could possibly get, and Gengar Raichu is a pretty good player to pick up. Sean really recommended that we did pick him up, so I was like, you know what? Let's do it. So those are our two teammates. We have Sean, the blind messiah Sean, and we have me, the captain, Triple Dragonite, and we have Gengar Raichu, our second pick. So yeah, so I have the sheets open. I don't know if I want to show you that right away, but actually I'll just show it to you, and we'll just go on more to that about the team. I really don't know how to go about this type because we talked over our draft a lot. We talked over like a bunch of our picks, but some of our picks we really didn't talk about. We just like like sometimes it was me and Gengar up, so we just talked about it. And Sean was like, "What have you two pick? When it's our turn, I don't mind. It'll probably be good." And so we all did the same thing. So whenever I was online, they both picked. Whenever Sean was online, me and Gengar picked. Whenever Gengar was online, me and Sean picked. So I really don't know how to go through this, but it is what it is. I think I'll just show you guys the team over here. So right away, as you guys always see, you guys see the primary mons for me, Triple Dragonite, Sean, Blind Messiah, and Gengar Raichu. Alright, so we'll just go over with our primary mons first. So my primary mons are Crobat, Sylveon, and Registeel. Sean, Blind Messiah's, his primary mons are Reuniclus, Venomoth, Miltank, and Gengar Raichu's primary mons are Mega Aggron, Crocodile, and Vaporeon. So before we talk about the primary mons, I'll just mention of the rest of the squad. So the rest of the squad, we have Hoopa Unbound, Masquerain, Mega Mawile, Amoonguss. That's spelled wrong. I spelled it wrong. Got it. Okay, Amoonguss, Kyurem Black, Dusknoir, Tornadus Thorane, Scizor, Lantern, Mega Gyarados, Thundurus, Incarnate, Hitmonchan, Araquanid, Latias, and Magmortar. So basically, our first pick in the draft was, we had third pick in the draft. It was we had second or third pick actually. What do we have? No, we had second pick in the draft actually. Second pick in the draft, I think. I think we were second. Let me check. Let me just check. Let me check. But the first pick in our draft anyway was Kyurem Black. That was the first pick, but like whatever we pick up, it's gonna be a good mon, so might as well go ahead and pick that up. I have the draft right here. Okay. Okay, yeah. So we were second pick. So with first pick was Jeremoy's team. I probably should do like a captain announcement, something. I probably should do a captain announcement. I probably will in the future. Name off all the captains when I can, and maybe give them like a little interview and stuff. Probably like not like separate videos, but I'll probably like put them on a channel, talk to them for a little bit if I can. I'll see if I can arrange that, but if not, I'll just go ahead and mention all of the captains in this video anyways, just so you guys know and familiar with who the captains are. So basically we had Kyurem Black as first pick because first round, the first pick in the draft was Jeremoy's team, and they went ahead and picked up Protein for Ninja. So we are like, okay, we want to pick up a powerhouse. We have second pick, could pick up something real good. And we're like, you know what? Kieran Black is right there. Might as well pick him up. He's one of the strongest mons in draft, in OU draft, arguably one of the strongest mons. So we're like, you know what? Let's pick him up, and we'll just go with that. And the second pick, our second round, we went ahead and picked up Hoopa Unbound because we're like, let's just pick up straight power at the very beginning. Later on, we could build around them afterwards. So that's what we did, and we came up with a pretty good team. So I really like the team. So we're just going to the show now, and we'll just talk about the teams from here. So as you guys already see, we got Kieran Black right over here, monstrous attacker. You see that base 170 attack right over there. So yeah, I'm not gonna really go in depth with all these mons because like that's take a long time. You guys already know my regular draft analysis for 2011 mons takes like 25 minutes. The only right here have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 24 months. We have 24 months, so that's will take a super long time. So I'll just go over and just talk about the things that it kind of does. So we picked Kieran Black, because it's an actual monster attacker. He's also our Z user, that's probably mentioned. So our Z users are the purple mons, the highlighted purple. So we have Hoopa Bound, Tornadus T, Thundi I, Latias, Magmortar, as our regular Z users, and our Z captain is Kieran Black. So maybe we get that Z Hail up, we get Z Hail, we get that +1 speed, so that could be really good with that too. It's just really good. It's just a really good Z captain, you feel me? And the Z users with like Hoop Unbound, stupid hard. So if a Z comes off Hoop Unbound, something is first gonna die. It's nothing going to live unless you have a focus as we're 30. You're not gonna live. And Thorn T is really good, Z Fly, Thundi Eye. I really don't know too much about Thundi Eye, so I can't really say too much about it, but all I know is that it's a pretty good Z. Latias is a good Z. I'm not too sure why, but it's a really good Z. Pretty good special attack. And Magmortar, he has a wide move pool. He has a bunch of different attacks, different types of attacks. So you could just bring out like a Grass MZ, Fire MZ, Electrum Z, Icy MZ, whatever on Magmortar. Magmortar is just a really good Z mon. So that's how we just picked our Z's. And we had 125 points. Yeah, 125 points. And we used 65 points on our Z users. We have 50 points on Z users, and we have 15 points on Z captains, leaving us with 60 points available for us to make any trades, coast trades, dropout trades, affiliation trades. We get to pick up some coast to coach trades like in and outs, as they call them in UDL, in and outs, where say I can't play week 5 and then we don't want to forfeit that week. So what we do is we have either Sean or Gengar right to fill in for me for that week to play my battle. So yeah, it will happen maybe once or twice throughout the 14 weeks that we have. We get to battle everybody twice, so it's gonna be kind of crazy. Alright, so let's get back into this. So as you guys see already, Kieran Black, insane attacker. We have Sylveon right over here. It's a really good fairy type. You could run Toy Specs on it. Specs Hyper Voice with that insane amount of attack and stuff like that. But either way, you could run as a Cleric or a Wish Passer. As Toy Specs, you could run multiple different ways. Okay, next up we have Araquanid. We have a special defensive wall for us right over here. He essentially also just a website or two. Defense is 92, but it's not bad. It's not bad. It's pretty good. But we picked him up because Araquanid webs with Kieran Black is deadly. Is really deadly. So if you don't have Rapid Sprint on default and we put up webs with Kieran Black out there, it's just basically GG at that point. Like unless you have something to stop Kieran Black, it's just GG. So that's a good mod right there. Next up we have Venomoth. I don't know if it's really good, but it's pretty good. Sean really likes it. That's why I picked that as his primary mod, because you have Quiver Dance, you got Baton Pass, you put Baton Pass, Quiver Dances, Defog, Bug Buzz. It's just all around a pretty good mod, and basically all the time with Tinted Lens, you always want to do double damage no matter what. Always. If you doesn't matter if you resist it, you're gonna do double damage no matter what. So this is a pretty decent mod with base 90 special attack, which is not bad, base 90 speed, which is not bad at all. So yeah, you're always doing 2. The only time you're only going to do is neutral damage. The lowest you could do is neutral damage or super effective damage. even though it's not super effective, it's just super effective damage, and it's stab. So this is a pretty good mon with like a quiver dance up. It's going to do a lot of damage to things. Next up, we have the Messiah Masquerain over here. We're not naming all these mons yet. We didn't actually come up with set names or whatever for the mons, so it is what it is. we might I might talk it over with them to see if we have any set nicknames for each mon, but we'll just leave it how it is. So we have Masquerain right over here, the Messiah. Shout out to Nico. I know you're watching. If you're not watching, then you missed out, Messiah, dog. Missing out. So yeah, he's this is a really good mod for us. Another website for us. We could have Quiver Dance, Batons pass stuff out. So it's just a really good mod for us too. It's another set of webs to help out Pure Black and Hoop Unbound, and maybe even Mega Mawile. Right over here we have Mega Mawile. So webs on these two mods are really essential for us. So to help out our super hard hitter mods. So yeah, and Mega Mawile we picked it because we're like, might as well. Mega Mawile was our first Mega that we picked up, I believe, yeah. Mega Mawile. Yeah, Mega Mawile was the first Mega we picked up because we're like, we'll just go for straight power as of right now. We're just gonna pick up stupid hard hitting mod and we're gonna build around after that. So another super stupid hard hitting mod with huge power to put base 1 attack, so it's gonna hurt everything. Next up, we have a Crobat. So Crobat is my primary mod. I forgot to mention Sylveon and Crobat are my primary mons. Yeah, really good primary mons, really good synergy with them both, I guess. Yeah, Venomoth is Sean's primary mod because he likes it a lot. Okay, so Crobat over here. The reason I made my primary mod is like it is our fastest mod, right? We need, and I really want the speed, so I picked it up for myself. I was like, you know what, it's a really good mod. I'm not taking away too much from anybody else because we still have Fendi, which is base 100, 111, so it's really not bad. Our speed tiers are pretty good, so we're chilling. So Crobat could be really just bulky mon. It could be just stupid fat and just eat up hits all day and just stall them on out. We could just do that, or I could bring it on the offensive side and just run specially offensive or physically offensive because it's really mixed. You have 90 attack, 80 and 70 special attack. Special attack is not as good, but better poison moves on the special side, and air slash stuff like that is not as it's not bad at all. It's pretty good, but compared to Brave Bird, it's really not that good. But you know what? It kind of evens out. So you can run it either way: physically offensive, specially defensive, physically defensive. So this is a really good mod on my part. So I just wanted to bring because it could do some work for me. Next up, we have Scissor right here. Our second steel type. As of right now, you can see, second steel type is really good mod. I really wanted to make this my primary, but then there are Gengar and Sean were like, nah, bro, you can't make that primary. It's just too hard hitting your mod, and you don't want to live with that one person. I'm like, yeah, you right. So it's just a regular mod. So any of the of us could pick it up, and we could just do some insane work with it with Technician and that insane amount of attack. And Mega Scissor is good too, but we just want Scizor. Scissor could hold an item and it could probably just do more work with it. So it's a really good mod. I really like it. It just hits super hard as well. Next up, we have Tornadus Terrain, which is a really good mod too, and it's our first region mod I've seen. I think we have 4 region mods. That's Tornadus, Amoonguss, Reuniclus. So I think we have 3. We have 3 region mods. They're really good region mods too. And this is Gengar's. No, it's not. No one has on the team. Yeah. So the only person who has a region mod is Sean and Reuniclus. So it's not bad, but it's really good for him too. He could run like Tricker and stuff like that with the mod, or he could run it like offensive. Like one time I did in ABC Season 1, I ran Reuniclus offensive and it did the work. Like you run Acid Armor, you could run Acid Armor, Calm Mind, Recover, and either Psychic or a different move or whatever Shadow Ball, depending on what your opponent is. But you run that, you just get stupid bulky, recover up all the damage, and just start spamming things with Shadow Ball Psychic, and it's just game over. That's how I did that Season 1 at ABC, and I got 4 kills with Reuniclus that game. So it's a really good time. That's a really good mod. Oh, I asked for the Reuniclus, so I guess I don't have to go over Reuniclus afterwards. So yeah, Tornadus is also a good mod. It's a really fast mod too with 121 speed. Regen mod, just I said Z user too. We got Z Fly in it. I forgot to put the flying name Z on this. Remember S Fly Mon flying name Z. So go on Z Fly. Any type of Z. Uh, yeah, for the Hurricane. So it's just a really good mon. It's a really good U-turner to pivot out and stuff like that. So it's pretty good. Next up, we have Crocodile Rival, who is Intimidate. This is really good mon. I said I said Intimidate like he's holding an item. But yeah, Crocodile is a really good mon. It could be very fat. You just slap on an AV on it, and it becomes stupid fat. It just comes in, hits any move on the special side, basically. It just basically does. And with the Intimidate drop on the other mon, it could just eat up both hits, and it could come out and just wreak some havoc. Like it just can come out like Earthquake, Crunch, Foul Play, whatever it needs to do, and it can get the work done. And this is King of Raichu's primary, but I was fine with it because I kind of wanted to use Crocodile too. I never used a Crocodile before, so I was like, I'm trying to use a Crocodile, but it's fine. I'll probably be able to use a Crocodile in later seasons or like later in different um, draft leagues as well. So I'm not too mad about it. And next up we have Amoonguss right here, our second region mod I'm going over right now. Yeah, second region mod I'm going over right now. You guys already know what Amoonguss is. If you guys have been keeping up with PETA, you guys already know. But Amoonguss, he just sits there and just just is a wall, click spore, just soak up hits, and just a really good defensive mon. So yeah. Next up we have Miltank right over here, the Stealth Rocker. It's also a defensive mon. So we picked up a bunch of defensive mons. We have like 5 or 6 of them just to even everything out, with us hitters and our defensive mons, so we could have like a pretty balanced team. So yeah, this is a really good model based on his speed too. So no one's a speed to Miltank, because usually no one runs like fast, physical attacking, or yeah, fast attacking Miltank. But it's just a really good wall milk drink and recovery like that. So pretty good. And that's why was our final pick, I think. No, he was actually. I don't know. He was like a third to last pick, somewhere around there. He was like a last 3 picks was Desnara. So we picked him up because we're like, you know what? Might as well just pick up more bulk. We have enough firepower already that we are drafted. So at this time we're like, you know what? Let's pick up more bulk. Let's just do it. And we got Dust Wire. With that stupid 135 defense and special defense. HP is not that great, but it doesn't really matter. Defense is so damn high, just insanely high. So we're fine with that. We're debating, or I was debating for Dusclops or Dusknoir, because Dusclops has the EV Light, but if it gets knocked off, it's something stupid amount of damage and EV Light is gone. So Dusclops is not gonna be that useful, I guess. Dusknoir was just a little bit better, because it's still knockoff and super effective, but like you can't knock like the EV Light out. So it could still be stupid bulky and that sort. And Dusknoir is just a pretty good mon. We could just have it for Haze. Destiny Bomb's gonna try to kill anything, Ice Punch, and he gets a lot of things. Like he look at his move pool, this is a pretty wide move pool. So it's just a really good mon, and I liked it, so we just went ahead and picked it up. Alright. So with our second mega that we drafted, I think a second mega. I don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember. I think this was a second mega. Yeah, Mega Aggron was our second mega. So this is just, yes, no, Mega Aggron does is he's stupid defense. Look at that freaking defense, dog. Base 230 defense with a base 140 attack. Special defense is not that great, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, filter a half the damage that we take. So if it's supposed to do 30%, we're gonna take 15% from any mon. So Mega Aggron is a really stupid Pokemon, really good stealth rocker. So this is why Gengar Raichu wanted. People usually run Mega Aggron with Vaporeon, but Gengar Raichu wanted to use that because he said he's pretty good using Mega Aggron and Vaporeon as a core. So I'm like, we're like, okay, go ahead and take it. Might as well. I wanted to use Mega Aggron as well, but you can't have everything. I gotta let my other coaches have things that they want, and I got things that I can have. We all got things that we kind of want. Like, you feel me? Like we wanted like 1 or 2 months, but at the same time we don't want the 3rd month or whatever. But it's all good. So this is just really good mon. Heavy Slam, Stuff rocks. This is just a really good mod. You can't really like you could talk so much about this mod, but we just move on. I don't want to make this video way too long. Alright, so next up we have Thunderous Incarnate River Thunderous from the left hand Z user. We have Prankster, so we could have Prankster Defog, Prankster Tailwind. Do you even get Tailwind? No, you don't get. Okay, so we got Prankster Defog, Prankster Toxic, Prankster Taunt, Prankster Substitute. I think that's how it works for Substitute. So Prankster Nasty Plot. Is that how it works too? Prankster. Let's see. Oh, status move only. So status move, so not sub, I guess. But this is really good mod because pretty good speed tier for us. Attack and special attack is really high, so you can run it both ways if you really wanted to. It's just this good attacker for us as well. So yeah. Next up we have Hitmonchan. Um, originally we wanted Hitmonlee, but I got sniped. So like okay, we'll go Hitmonchan. Hitmonchan's not a bad mod. It gets Iron Fist ability with really good attack, and it's really especially bulky. Defensive side, it's not as bulky, but it's still pretty bulky. Like not bulky, but it has considerable defense, so it could take a couple hits. I remember like two, take two, maybe three hits, and it could dish out a bunch back with Iron Fist ability. So we got like close combat. I think he gets bullet punch. I think he gets the elemental punches too with ice punch and fire punch. He gets thunder punch. Oh, he does get ice punch. He get fire punch. Right there, yeah. So he does get the elemental move, so it's a really good mod for us as well. The speed isn't that bad, but isn't great at all. But it is what it is. And next up, we have our second busted mon in our draft. Like second stupid strong mon with base 170 special attack and 160 attack. So yeah, this was a really good pickup for us too. At the very beginning of the draft, we're all talking about like, you know what, I want to pick us up power right away. And Sean was like, you know what, let's do it. We have second pick, let's pick Clear and Black. And when by the time second round came back to us, we're like, let's go ahead and pick this busted mon with Hoop Unbound if it does make it back to us. And lo and behold, it did make it back to us, and we did not hesitate for a second. I was like, Hoop Unbound, let's go. So we got these two stupid strong mons on our team. So we have some insane threats. We have so many threats on our team already that people are going to have to prep for us like very hard. Not hard, but like prep for us a lot and try to anticipate what we're going to bring and stuff. So this is going to be super fun. And Hoop Bound, I never got to use Hoop Bound before, and this seems like so much fun, bro. Seems like so much fun. You don't have to even bring Scarf or Specs. Yeah, Scarf, Specs, or Banded. I mean, you don't even have to bring Scarf because we have Sticky Webbers and Masquerain and Arachnid. We have Tailwind and Acrobat, so we have a lot of options to speed up our mons, or if not, we could Scarf, Specs, Banded. So this is going to be really good mon for us. Hoopbound could just come in late game and sweep too after we take out some major threats like a sweep. The faster mons will just come in and boom, took Hyperspace Fury, Hyperspace. What's the other one he gets for the special side? I know it's Hyperspace Fury for the physical. What's his special? Strongest special move that he gets? Where is it at? I don't know. Not Focus Blast. Actually, Focus Blast this is strong. Focus Blast is his strongest special move that he gets. Oh, I thought he had like a signature move for both sides, but whatever. So yeah, it's gonna be really good mon. Stupid hard hitting, just like Cure Black, so it'll work for us. And Ruin Eclipse, I already kind of talked over Ruin Eclipse earlier, so we just gonna skip through it. But Ruin Eclipse right over here, really good mon, like I said. Regenerator takes hit, you can run both offensively and defensively. Alright, Vaporeon, it's just another fat mon that we have on our team. We have two evolutions with Vaporeon and Sylveon, and they're both primaries. Vaporeon is Gengar's primary and Sylveon is my primary, so yeah. And it's a really good mon with Water Absorb, like I mentioned with Aggron, paired really well with Aggron. So yeah, it's Wish Passer for you to keep Aggron healthy. Wish Passer Heal Bell, Scald, Ice Beam, Refresh, whatever you want to run on his last move. So it's a really good mon. Next up, we have Registeel, my last primary. Yeah, my last primary mon that we have, and I just chose this one because I was like, you know what, I have a fairy type, and there's gonna be a bunch of steel types coming, so I was like, you know what, might as well pick up Registeel to be my primary because why not? It's also really good for me. I have stupid bulk basically already. A Crobat is bulky. It could be both ways actually. Sylveon could go run both ways, and Registeel it just basically just defensive. 150 defense in both special and regular defense, so it's really good for us. Stealth Rock's really good rocker. He has Ice Punch. He gets a pretty good move pool. He gets a really good move pool, so I'm not really complaining about this one. And special attack and attack are the same thing, so you can run it mixed, or if you just run them specially or physically. But this is a really good model for me as my primary. I really like it, so we'll see how it works out. Next up, we have Lantern. I think Lantern was our last mod. I think it was, but I don't remember properly. It was Lantern or Magmortar. Magmortar or Lantern. One of those. But we picked up Lantern because we're like, you know what? Might as well pick up a Lantern. Gives us more bulk. You know, we could never go wrong with bulk. Just can't. And with his base 125 HP, that's really good. You know, Volt Switch. What's it? Special attack, right? Volt Switch. You can get Dazzling Gleam for those Dragon types um, and those fighting types. You got Heal Bell to be Cleric, run Ice Beam, things like that. Signal Beam, Volt Switch, Thunderbolt, Thunder Wave. So this is just a pretty good mon. You get Volt Absorb or Water Absorb. So really, I could probably pair this Lantern with my Crobat. You know, it's coming with Volt Absorb. So if they go, I predict something clicking like Thunderbolt or something. I just come with a Lantern and just take it all up and boom, good. And last but not least, we have our last Mega. Okay, our last Mega is Mega Gyarados. Because we're thinking about it, we're like, okay, do we want to go for a low tier Mega or just go for a regular Mega and just hit more harder? And we're like, you know what? Let's just go for Mega Gyarados. You know, I never used Mega Gyarados. It was just down to between Mega Gardevoir and Mega Gyarados. And I was like, I'm already using Mega Gardevoir and PETA, so I really don't want to. But I would not be against it. I'll be down. But I was like, I want to use Mega Gyarados. And they were like, you know what? I'm down with either of them. So I'm like, alright, Mega Gyarados. It is Mega Gyarados. I've always wanted to use this mod. I've always wanted to. And now we had the chance to use a stupid attack, 155 and 130 special defense, and defense of 109. So this is really good mod. This Dragon Dance. You guys already know. When I'm running this mod, I'm running Dragon Dance, Waterfall, Earthquake, Ice Fang, Iron Head, Outrage, Stone Edge, things like that. So it's gonna be really good experience using Mega Gyarados. Hope I can really, you know, put some work in with these mods and pick up some dubs and hopefully make playoffs and by chance win the whole thing. So yeah. And next up we have Latias, our other Z user. Latias is really good for us too because that's our second Dragon type that we have. So we only picked up 2 Dragon types in this draft. I kind of wanted to pick up 3 Dragon types, but they said we really don't need 3 Dragon types. So I was like, yeah, you know what? It's fine. It's whatever. So we have right here Latias, Spadef 130, special attack 110, speed of 110. So Latias could also be run both ways. You could run it Choice Scarf, you know, the Z move, as you already have. Maybe Life Orbs, Choice Specs, something like that. And it could be either just defensive or just come out just full on attack, like defensive or especially offensive. I totally just drew a blank right there. So it's a really good mod for us. So hits super hard. Also gets its own recovery. So if it's if it's losing health, just click Roost and go back 50% higher. So really good mod. And last but not least, we have Magmortar. Yeah, I think he was a third. So Hitmonchan, Lantern, and Magmortar. They were our last 3 picks. So I don't know which order they were, but those 3 mods were our last 3 picks. So like I said earlier, that he's our Z user because he has a lot of moves. Like I was saying, he gets Clear Smog, Poison EMZ, Ground EMZ, Fire EMZ of course, Fight EMZ, Grass EMZ, Ice EMZ, Psychic EMZ, Rock EMZ. He gets Z, Thunderbolt, and yeah, so pretty good mon. He gets a lot of things for Z, and you just can't anticipate what type of Z move we're going to bring with him, because he just had so much. We can run like 5 or 6 different Z moves on Magmortar. Actually, we could run every Z move because with HP. With HP, we could run every single all 18 types or 17 types. There's no HP fairy. Yeah, there's no HP fairy, so we could run all 17 Z's on Magmortar as well. Really good, and super high special attack right there at 125. It's a pretty good defensive mod. It's not bad, but it is going to be here to hit something super hard and then die. So yeah, so that is our team right over there. The Crobat, Sylveon, register on my primary mods, so that means I have to bring those three to every single game. Same with Sean, and bringing a right cheat, that's bringing Useless, Venom off, no takes for Sean, Mega Aggron, Crocodile, Vaporeon, for getting a Raichu. There's our primaries, and the rest of our squad is down at the bottom. Week 1, we play against the Hex Gods right over here, and their team consists of this, so we'll go over that later on, with Foss as being team captain of the Hex Gods. Well, he drafted Samuel and It's Whatever, 2 new people to the community that I have never like seen the talk of before, but so it's something pretty cool to see, and they have a pretty good draft too. So whenever I get the chance to record week 1, because we've already battled, whenever I get the chance to record week 1, we will go ahead and go do that. So I guess that I could end the video right over here. If you guys have anything to say about the draft, what you guys don't like about our draft, what you guys do like about our draft, make sure you guys go down in the comment section and leave it down below. If you guys enjoyed the video and enjoyed the draft analysis and enjoyed this type of format that I've created, then yeah, I have no clue how I was going with that, but whatever. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you guys go down below and smash the like button. If you guys are not subscribed already, hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you guys do not miss out on whenever I upload. And big shout out to my guys Sean and Dragonite, even though they couldn't make it to the video. Shout out to them. This has been your boy, Triple Dragonite, out. Peace. Later.